TrustVest Ltd.com is presented to the public as a modern European brokerage service, but a detailed examination reveals that its impressive surface is nothing more than a digital illusion. In 2025, financial fraud has evolved into a highly polished industry where websites resemble those of major global brokers. Marketing language is deliberately crafted to inspire confidence, and the promised opportunities appear limitless. TrustVest Ltd is a striking example of this trend. It advertises a European license, direct access to markets such as NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange, and a wide range of investment services that supposedly cover stocks, exchange-traded funds, cryptocurrencies, bonds, and various portfolio products. Yet the moment you begin checking any of these claims, the entire structure collapses into a collection of vague promises, unverifiable statements, and fabricated credentials. The domain TrustVestLtd.com was registered on the 15th of September 2025 and is set to expire exactly 1 year later, on the 15th of September 2026. A one-year domain lease is extremely common among short-term scam operations because it minimizes cost, leaves almost no digital footprint, and allows the operators to shut down the project quickly once enough deposits are collected. All ownership information is hidden behind Cloudflare privacy services, leaving no trace of who controls the website. There are no historical records linking this domain to any legitimate financial institution, no prior ownership, no associated trademarks, and no documented activity before the moment it went online. The site gives the illusion of a newly formed European enterprise, but the technical evidence shows that it is a temporary construction designed for opaque operation rather than transparent service. One of the most striking elements of the TrustVest Ltd deception is the claim of holding a license from the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission, the primary regulatory authority for investment firms operating in the European Union under the MiFID framework. The company states that it is fully authorized to provide investment services across 30 European Union and European Economic Area countries. This assertion is accompanied by decorative regulatory logos, but, crucially, no license number is listed anywhere on the website. A simple verification in the official CySEC register shows no entity with the name TrustVest or TrustVest Ltd. There is no corporate entity that could theoretically hold such a license, no mention of the firm in MiFID passporting databases, and no trace of the company across any European financial supervision documents. When a supposed European broker uses a fabricated CySEC license, this is one of the strongest possible indicators of a fraudulent investment scheme, because CySEC license numbers are always publicly available, easy to verify, and strictly regulated. The complete absence of any verifiable regulatory information leaves no doubt that this claim is deliberately falsified to mislead investors. The website content further reinforces the fact that TrustVest has no real brokerage capabilities. Instead of specific financial products, clear descriptions of investment accounts, or detailed trading conditions, the site presents vague investment services 1, 2, and 3, which are empty marketing phrases rather than regulated offerings. Despite claiming to provide access to more than 300 instruments, the website does not present an actual trading platform, does not reveal any liquidity providers, offers no execution policy, and shows no documentation that would be required under the European Securities and Markets Authority's guidelines. There is no custodial bank, no auditor, no financial reporting, no safeguards for client funds, and no explanation of contractual obligations. The website repeatedly mentions a strong reputation, yet there is no evidence of such a reputation in any public reviews, any regulatory filings, or any business records. Even more boldly, it suggests that its parent company is listed on NASDAQ, a claim that evaporates instantly when cross-checked with official NASDAQ documentation, where no such entity is mentioned. The legal foundation of TrustVest is entirely non-existent. The site does not provide a single document confirming incorporation, no company registration number, no jurisdiction of formation, no tax identification, no list of shareholders, and no legal agreements other than a generic template disclaimer. A legitimate financial company must be registered in a specific country and must display mandatory corporate information, but TrustVest avoids this completely. Without a legal entity behind it, a platform cannot be considered a broker. It is inherently a scam operation functioning without any accountability. Independent user reviews and industry warnings further confirm this. Several watchdog platforms have already published alerts. Brokers View reports that CySEC has officially added TrustVest to its warning list as an unauthorized entity impersonating a European investment firm. Users writing on client feedback portals explain that their accounts were blocked immediately after they attempted to withdraw funds. They describe being asked to pay insurance fees, tax fees, or processing charges, all invented to extract more money before ultimately disabling access to the account. Specialized scam tracking websites categorize TrustVest as a template-based fraudulent broker that reuses designs and text from other scams, hiding behind the fiction of European regulation. The pattern is always the same. A deposit is made, initial profits may be shown to give the illusion of success, then the moment a withdrawal request is submitted, the company demands additional payments followed by permanent account closure. The main red flags of TrustVest are numerous and consistent. The domain is only a few months old. The license from the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission is fake. There is no legal entity, no jurisdiction, and no registration information. The project claims to offer hundreds of instruments, yet does not provide any trading platform. There is no transparency, no corporate documentation, no segregation of client funds, and no financial reports of any kind. Withdrawal problems appear in every independent review source, and users report fabricated demands for taxes and insurance fees. Even the bold claim about being associated with a company listed on NASDAQ is demonstrably false. TrustVest satisfies every known criterion of an investment scam and resembles a Ponzi-style operation where new deposits are used to maintain the appearance of activity until the scheme collapses. TrustVest Ltd is not a broker. It is a financial trap carefully designed to look like a legitimate European institution. It relies on polished website design and impressive marketing language, but offers no licensing, no compliance, and no transparency. Any investor placing funds with this platform exposes themselves to an extremely high risk of total loss. In online finance, glossy presentation means nothing without regulatory proof. Real licenses do not live in advertisements. They exist in verifiable public registers.